All right, so we've ditched half of the group and the other half. We're on our way up to Cerro Torre. We're doing some hiking, and you're not allowed to hike in a motorhome, according to the sign. And yeah, I guess it's like 10 Ks. No motorhomes on the trail. Wow, we're so lucky this year. Weather this morning was phenomenal at the road where we took pictures. It was phenomenal yesterday. Blue skies with a little bit of high level cloud. You can already see Cerro Torre way back that way. That's where we're headed. The Spire Mountain, there's a lake at the bottom. Good views, good weather. Company kind of sucks though. Oh, hey Tom.
Hey, don't show them that I'm carrying my sleeping bag. Such amateurish behaviour.
Act like you've been here before.
Yeah, I'm a professional hiker, drinking only natural drink and making sure that I don't carry my sleeping bag.
What is the drink you have?
I don't want to know, but I got it off Jody, so if I get stomach ulcers.
Yeah. Escucha. Mío en tu habitación, solo los 2 segundos que hay que detener. Porque si no siento tu voz o tu olor, te extraño y te quiero ver. Quiero ver. Tanto me falta. Todas esas noches tan soñadas.
Oh, I'm minding the sweat on my shoulders, but I am sweaty like Svetlana. I'm so sweaty. The bag was heavy and I'm really out of shape, but we made it to the campsite. It's beautiful here, and we made it in really good time. The group was super fast. It only took us like 3 hours, maybe from the bottom for 9 kilometers, so we did pretty good for all the gear we have. And yeah, we're gonna get set up and relax a bit, and then gonna maybe shoot a sunset.
Dime qué tengo que hacer pa' tenerte de una vez, pa' no poderte perder. Dulce eres mi bombón, te quiero menos.
So our campsite's just down there, and we've made it up to Laguna Torre. It's about an hour until sunset, and it's just such a cool spot, and it's very rare for it to be this like chilled out. In fact, let me cut frame to the last time I was here, which was 2 years ago, to show you what it was like. So yeah, it's calm right now, but it's also really backlit. So we're here for sunset and sunrise. So I think the game plan for this evening isn't so much to get a photo, it's kind of to location scout a shot for sunrise when hopefully the light's a little bit better or a little bit more manageable. You can shoot landscapes backlit, obviously, but it's a little bit hard to manage exposures. So yeah, here in El Chalten is kind of all about sunrise. So here's some B-roll of the location scout. So he said I was just location scouting, and that's exactly what I did. I've been walking up and down the front of this beach, this rocky beach, for I guess 3 passes, trying to find something. And finally I found something I'm really happy with. There's a bunch of little tiny rocks in the foreground that I have starting in the bottom right hand corner of the frame, and it kind of leads right into the mountain. But better yet, if the winds would chill out a little bit, you get a beautiful reflection in the dead space of the image. But the problem is the winds are just like subtle enough that it's killing all the reflection. So again, I'm sitting on this. The light's so-so, it's not good, but it's also not horrendous. I'm sitting on this now, but hopefully in the morning at sunrise, it'll be calm and this will work out really well. So yeah, a couple test shots and we'll come back in the morning. So it's about an hour until sunrise, and I've actually been up for a couple hours already shooting stars, or at least attempting to shoot stars. It was really, really dark this morning, so it was almost impossible to do it. So instead I shot some time lapse, and now I'm waiting for sunrise. And there's good news and bad news this morning. I'll start with the bad news. There's two bits of bad news. The first is the location I scouted yesterday is gone, because there must have been a bunch of rain on top of the glacier yesterday, because the water levels here at the lakefront have really risen and there's now no foreground at all. The other bad news is there's a lot of cloud on Cerro Torre. So I'm not sure it's going to come out. Hopefully it does. My fingers are crossed. The good news is, with the water levels rising, there's a lot of ice right on the waterfront. So even if I don't have yesterday's foreground that I loved, hopefully I'll be able to make something this morning. And I guess now it's just a matter of waiting. It's kind of a blessing in disguise that this morning my location is gone because of the higher waters, because I found something I like much better. There's a bunch of new ice in the water, and what I've done is I've just put this ice in the foreground, and the ice is moving quite a bit. Yet there's some bigger ice in the midground that's not moving at all. So you get this motion in the foreground, some stability in the middle, and then the motion in the clouds as well. We still don't have Cerro Torre. I don't think it's gonna come out, but I do really, really like this image. I'm shooting right now just a 2-stop medium grad ND, f/16, 30 seconds on actually the 17 to 40 millimeter lens. I packed only the 17 to 40 and 24 to 70, which is vlogging right now, for this shoot. And yeah, I love this. Must be some clouds on the horizon to the east, because we have got no light at all this morning. It's already 15-20 minutes after sunrise, but still a cool location, a cool find. I liked it maybe better about an hour before sunrise when I had that really blue light, but I do think it would have been ideal, obviously, to have the peak sticking out in some light. But you know, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, and I think it's probably time to pack up and head back down. So basically, right on cue, as soon as I said that we weren't going to get light and we were going to pack up and leave, the light just exploded back here. It's not ideal, it's not perfect, but we're getting peaks, we're getting light on the snow, and it looks phenomenal. So I'm still shooting basically the exact same setup, it's just brighter because now we have sunlight. So now I'm like f/16, 30 seconds, ISO 100. And if you're wondering, my focus is on this ice about 1/3 the way in, and then I'm also doing a second focus up on the peak. So I'm focus stacking this a little bit, and I hope this is coming out as cool as it looks to the eye. Okay, now we're packed up and leaving. Sun's up. Time to hike back to town. So we're hiking and camping no trace, which means that we're packing out all our garbage, which is crazy because I ordered this huge steak sandwich yesterday, and I'm literally packing around half of my steak sandwich on the way out, which back home in Canada would be like really concerning because there's bears. But yeah, here it's like totally stress-free.
I think I saw a mountain lion. Or a puma. Not sure what the difference is.
One speaks Spanish and one speaks English. Okay guys, I am back and I'm just gonna look at myself on the flippy screen, not because I think I'm handsome, but because I want to see if I'm in focus, and I am. We're back after the hike and I'm just editing the footage from the hike, and I'm realizing that I forgot to outro this video, so I'm doing it now, and I don't think that there's really anything I need to talk about. The hike was awesome. We had just such a great time. It was a really good group. The photos are good. They could probably be better. If the peaks would have come out, if the light would have really gone off, they could have been phenomenal. So I'm already excited to head back to that location, and one of the cool things about running back-to-back trips here in Patagonia is that in a couple weeks I get to go back. In a couple weeks, I think I might try something crazy though up there. I'm gonna maybe try to bring just my 35mm f1.8 and just my RF to see if I can still take pictures up there. Just try something different, challenge myself a little bit. And I think you'll see a couple of those kind of challenge type videos coming up on the channel soon. So stay tuned for that. Stay subscribed if you are. Maybe hit that subscribe button if you're not. And I guess I'll see you guys on the next episode. Peace.